football.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of the Game of Two Halves. Welcome back.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just excited, man.
Yeah, man. You can see
How are
from
you,
my.
bro?
I'm good, man. You can see from my shirt. I'm also very excited.
I know it looks like I'm in Kuwait and you're in Goa, but it's not
Yeah, man. How you been,
that.
dude?
Good, man. Going on. How's it going with you? Been
All
watching
good, yeah.
some good football?
Yeah, man. Exciting football, especially for an Arsenal fan. Another beautiful game. 2-2 draw.
Yeah, no, I mean the Premier League is fine, but the midweek must have been the best time for you, just
Yeah,
rest like.
yeah. And that's the thing, because a lot of the Arsenal fans are, blood pressure patients, heart patients. Uh, they get the whole week to kind of rest and recuperate.
I swear.
But a good week for football, man. Yeah, soon back from the international break, and there was some good football.
Let's talk about the Premier League games from last week.
Yeah,
So
man.
let's start with you. What do you make of the draw?
I think it was. I honestly don't feel Arsenal deserved the win. But
The draw, you mean?
yeah, I mean the draw. It felt like a win in the end.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Lacazette really saved us. The first goal, I think, the Pepe Aubameyang goal was awesome to see. Like for a striker,
I watched that goal.
yeah, for a striker, I think it's a good goal because you want that from your striker, to get those small chances and stuff like that. So that was awesome. But I think
that was a great finish.
Yeah, and I think after that, Arsenal just sat back and thought they could ride it out, and they made a whole mockery of it right up to the 94th minute of the match, where Lacazette got, and that too again it was scraps, headers, shots, and then a last chance shot on goal. But I think we were lucky enough to get two goals. Performance-wise, I think the question comes back to what kind of style Arsenal are playing. What is the football? I don't know. Disappointing, but 1 point at least, man. So we've gone without a loss in the last 5 games, which is the only positive I can take from all of that.
5? Oh, 5, man. Only first 3 games you're lost. I'm not keeping a track.
Yeah, we just lost the first 3 games, and after that, now I'm not talking about Premier League alone. I'm just talking in total 5 games without losing. So I think it's,
yeah, I watched the game and I thought that Crystal Palace deserved the 3 points, but
and that too without Zaha, dude.
That too without Zaha, exactly. Yeah. And that was the first goal. You said Aubameyang, very good finish. Just got that slight opportunity, and it's tough, man. I don't know how these guys do it. A crazy finish.
Yeah, because you have to be so agile for that goal, man, and your reflexes have to be too good. And whoever like people have been saying, Aubameyang is not at his fittest level and all. No doubt, whatever it is, man. But to score that kind of goal, you have to have some sort of fitness.
No, I mean, I don't know about people saying he's not fit. I always felt he was super fit, and because he does those backflips, man, like he's crazy. But I felt that he doesn't give everything, man. And at times it's so evident. It's so evident. Like his work rate is horrible, man. And the amount of money
not in this game. In this game again,
not in this game. I'm saying at times.
At times, yeah, he just drops the ball. And then before we, kind of go to the Chelsea game, a very interesting game, like we expected it to be. Liverpool, man, 5-0. 5-0. And like we've been saying on the start of this podcast, they are like surprising everyone with the way they're performing. Firmino back into action, like getting his rhythm back, a hat-trick. Salah, as usual, contributes. Mane. So basically, the top 3 at the top of the lineup have scored goals in this match. Yeah, I understand Watford is just back, but still, man, what a way to like a real convincing win.
Yeah, no, agree with you, man. And Firmino, I mean, I don't know if you watched the game, but he had very easy goals to score, man. They were like actual tap-ins, like he didn't have to do much of the work that was done by the other players,
But
but then
whenever
you still have to convert them.
people say that, no, I feel, see, being in the right place at the right time is also a skill. Is how do you hold your line against a defense? How do you create that
It
spaces?
is.
So you kind of like what Salah and Mane normally do is they draw all the attention towards them, leaving someone else open spaces to score the goal. But
Yeah.
that is a good
Yeah.
tactic, man, and that's why Klopp has been kind of successful, is because of the way or the style of football he plays. And then coming back to Arsenal quickly, this is something that we miss. We don't have that at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah. No, what you said is right. And 5 goals against Watford. I mean, we were only hoping that they don't go on to score 6 and 7 and 8, because it was like we know first game of Claudio Ranieri back in the Premier League. Now
Yeah,
he's in charge of Watford.
yeah,
So hopefully they'll improve, and not the best first game, man, to start your
not
start your
okay.
own career again in the
Yeah,
Premier League. But so I think that Watford still have scope to improve.
yeah,
Defensively, they are horrible. I think they are
yeah.
one of the only 2 or 3 teams in the league that has not kept a clean sheet till today. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I think so.
Interesting fact.
I might be wrong,
And
but yeah.
again, before going to your game, another interesting game with the rivals. And I don't know, what do you make of this, man? Leicester 4, Manchester City 2. I can't
Manchester
figure out.
United.
Yeah, man,
Manchester
Manchester
United.
United. I really can't figure out what's happening with this club.
No, the thing is, I watched the highlights. I didn't watch the game, and
Yeah,
4 against Manchester United. I'm not surprised, to be honest, because their defense is shambolic this season. That Luke Shaw is horrible. Harry Maguire is overrated, as
yeah,
I don't want to use that word. And Rafael Varane got injured on the international duty.
yeah,
So their defense is super leaky, man. And we'll come to our predictions for this week later.
yeah.
But I wasn't surprised. And Leicester are a team that have a very good record against the top 6 teams.
Correct. True.
But
But but
again,
but this year Leicester haven't been on top form, as we've expected them, but they're slowly coming into that form. Vardy's got his goal, and stuff like that. So I only see them growing from here, and this is a big confidence booster, man. Beating
yeah,
this Manchester United side is kind of reminiscent to the old days Manchester side, besides the defensive part of it, if you say, because you've got Cristiano Ronaldo, you've got Bruno Fernandes, you've got Greenwood,
Pogba,
you've got Pogba, you've got so
yeah,
many starlight players. Sancho there, obviously Varane's out. Their keeper is one of the best in the world.
yeah.
So it's a star-studded lineup, and they are having such a roller coaster of a season already.
No, but I think that's where the problem is, man. Valley. We discussed this, I think, on one of our previous episodes,
Yeah,
about maybe Real Madrid having the whole
correct.
all-star team, a PSG having the all-star team, like, now. So I think that's a real problem for Ole, man. He doesn't know what his best playing 11 is. And I was watching the post-match shows and all, and Gary Neville and, these guys were talking that where he played Pogba, I think in central midfield is not his position, So
Hmm.
and there are other two central defenders who Fred is there, and they have Matic. Matic obviously is on his prime,
Yeah,
and you have McTominay. Fred, I've seen Fred, man, in games. He's horrible, man.
yeah,
He's very bad.
yeah,
And all the Manchester United fans on every group are like, we needed a central defensive midfielder, and we go and buy Cristiano Ronaldo. So now people are actually wondering whether he was really needed, because Cavani was in very good form towards the end of last
yeah,
season,
yeah, yeah.
and you have Rashford, you side Sancho, so they have. I think it's a problem Ole has created for himself, man.
Yeah, or for someone who's going to take over from him eventually,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
defensive.
They have to get rid of some
Yeah,
players, or
they've
they
got too
have to
much in
sign some.
they've got too much in
Yeah,
midfield and attack, and they have nothing in defense. Yeah,
yeah,
and that's going to be a problem. And then quickly going to the Brentford Chelsea game, man. I would say a narrow victory, and Brentford still proving how difficult they are this season to kind of beat or play against, especially at their home.
Yeah. No, it was going to be a difficult game. I didn't watch
Yeah.
the whole game. I watched the highlights. But the result is what matters at the end of the day. We won 1-0, and they had so many chances. And Mendy, man, oh my God, this guy was on another level that day. He was like he he was our savior. And I was just reading his story on Instagram the other day. 10 years ago, this guy was jobless, and
Really?
today, yeah, and today, and he almost gave up on playing football, but today he won the Champions League with Chelsea just few months back, and he's one of the best goalkeepers in the world right now. So it's a crazy story, and he's shown it, man, time and again. Amazing performance by Mendy and the team. We got a little lucky there.
Yeah.
1-0 is not the right scoreline, but we'll take it.
Cool, man. And then quickly moving into the break week for Arsenal, the Champions League. Some
Yeah.
interesting matches, man. So, especially Atletico playing Liverpool, Atlanta playing Manchester United.
United.
I watched almost the end of that game, but Atletico and Liverpool, a very interesting game, man. You've watched it, and
I watched that game, man. I watched that game. It was such a good game. Such a good
yeah,
game. First 15 minutes, Atletico were nowhere in the game, and
right.
Liverpool scored 2 goals. And then boom, Griezmann got 2 chances and he scored both the goals.
Yeah,
And Atletico actually dominated the second part of the first half. And then the second half also started so well, and one stupid tackle, man. Stupid.
yeah.
Like, you watched the red card? Did you watch the
No, I
incident?
didn't. I didn't. I just read about it, but changed the
He
game for
was
them.
watching the Yeah, he was watching the ball. Griezmann was watching the ball, and he raised his leg high, and Firmino also was coming for it, and he hit
Yeah,
his foot over here, man.
yeah. I
It
mean,
spoiled the game, man.
you can't. I mean, in that situation, I don't know what you can do about it, but I would say it's fair in the end. But
Probably the right decision, but I
yeah.
don't know. I felt really bad for Griezmann and Atletico. That game was going on so good.
I think it's a fair decision, man, because right now, with head injuries, with what happened in the Euros with Christensen, I think they're trying to protect footballers because it's a different sport now compared to what it was probably in the 80s or 90s.
Yeah.
So I understand it. Does it ruin the game? 100% yes, man. It kind of disrupts the whole flow, the morale of the team and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
very interesting game of football. And again, Liverpool is like fighting it through, man. So I'm very impressed the way Liverpool are playing this season and coming out as contenders in all competitions that they're playing.
No, they got a penalty.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was saying they got a penalty, and then Atletico also had a penalty given, but then it was overturned by VAR. So somehow, it just, I don't know, it just didn't go their way. They were playing, they had one very good chance towards the end to equalize, but they could not equalize. So great game to watch.
I was watching Atlanta versus Manchester United, and Atlanta were leading at halftime
2-0.
2-0. And then out of nowhere, Manchester just pulls it. But I was just seeing on that field, man. Cavani was playing at the end. Cristiano Ronaldo was there. Sancho was there. I don't know if Greenwood also was there. Pogba was there. Bruno Fernandes was there. I'm like, how many more players do you need, man? These are all supposedly good attacking players. But in the end, they turned it around. But obviously, Maguire scored the goal, leaving all.
Maguire scored. I don't know. I didn't
Maguire
even
scored one of the
follow
goals.
up that.
I think the first one was Rashford, then Maguire, and then obviously the glory hunter Ronaldo finishes off and wins it for them. But I felt really bad for Atlanta, man, because they were leading at one time. But they go away with a good advantage because it's 2 away goals. I know it's group stage, but still, in terms of the points table, if it's going to be a draw, it's going to count. So I think that's something important for them. And I think all the other games were as kind of planned. You guys played as well, right?
Yeah, we played Malmo at home and we beat them 4-0. So
Yeah.
clinical performance, good score line. Only sad thing is Lukaku and Werner got injured. So
Yeah. So that's
I
that's
think
gonna
Lukaku was due a break also. Should
yeah,
shouldn't have got it this way, but
yeah.
good for him.
But I've heard a lot of kind of criticism of Chelsea of late is that they don't have a lot of creativity in terms of someone who is able to transition the ball from the defense to attack. What is your take on it? I've spoken to a few Chelsea fans and they feel like they've got a poacher of a striker, somebody who can bang in goals, but then what happens like in between? There's nobody else who can fill up that role, kind of a thing.
No, I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I think we have enough creativity to make chances, and we have a very good striker also in Lukaku. But
Yeah.
I think from that Manchester City defeat, we have been just we got a little bit on the back foot,
Hmm.
and got into a little defensive mindset. But I don't agree that we don't have that creativity. Of course, we have very creative players. We have in the midfield you have Mount. Okay, he was again injured, so he couldn't play a lot of games. Callum Hudson-Odoi is there. Kovacic is there because Jorginho plays behind, so Kovacic can go in front. Kante also can go in front. So
Yeah.
we have a lot of players, man, who can make chances and create chances. And obviously our wingers, our wingers,
Yeah.
Aspilicueta or James and Chilwell and Alonso on this side,
Correct.
with the solid three defenders. So I don't think that is a problem. I think Lukaku is just, I don't know, lost his form a little bit.
Hmm.
And this game, the Norwich game, would have been a really good opportunity for him to
Yeah.
get back to scoring.
True.
But he got injured. So let him get some rest for a couple
Yeah.
of weeks and then hopefully he'll be back.
True. Just one incident I want to bring up, and with referee Mike Dean and the VAR. I don't know if you've seen the incident with Saka kind of getting injured, and it was similar to another player sometime earlier, where this guy from Crystal Palace, I can't remember now who it was. He comes from behind and kicks Saka on the calf with all his might, and he was just given a yellow card. I mean,
Oh, I
and
missed
what
this.
yeah, and what's worse is that we are reviewed it and they didn't overturn it or make it into a red. It was very clear because he wasn't attempting for the ball or anything. He just hits Saka straight on the calf, and Saka's out of the game after that. They had to sub him off.
Oh,
So I really hope that VAR is not going back to what we faced in 2019 and in a bit of 20, where they are like useless. Then there's no point of having.
I I didn't watch this incident, but I agree to the VAR thing, man. I sometimes it's hopeless,
Yeah.
it's clear as day that it's a penalty or a red card, and VAR
No,
just
man.
doesn't see it. I don't know what they are following. Again, they are the experts,
Yeah.
but
But this,
as
I
a
feel like
as
the
a
quality
viewer, it's
of referees in England are so bad, especially Mike Dean. He has a huge history of. I feel he's very egoistic as well when he plays, and I think from an Arsenal point of
and
view,
biased.
yeah, very biased. From an Arsenal point of view, I think I don't know if he was the guy that there was a petition put up in Parliament as well against him.
I don't know, man. I remember one guy who was Alex Ferguson's
Con man.
pet Howard Webb. What was it?
Could
Howard
be,
Webb.
could be one. Speaking of Manchester United, I want to wish Donville his birthday today. He always
Hey,
happy birthday, Donville, and always supports
happy
us.
birthday, Donwell.
Yeah, always comments in the chat. So thank you very much. So any of you guys want to leave any comments regarding the Premier League, the Champions League, your thoughts about VAR, about Saka's incident? What do you think? Is it a red card offense? Is it a yellow card offense? Let us know in the comments. And then moving quickly into our favorite section, FPL. What are the tips you have for us this week, man?
I made one mistake in this season now. Okay, that was transferring Lukaku in very early in the week. Okay, that on Monday only I pulled the trigger and I transferred him in for Ronaldo. And on Wednesday he gets injured. So I have taken my first hit of the season. Guys, don't do that. It's a lesson. It's a lesson learned. Yeah, but to FPL, I think Salah is somebody you just cannot ignore now. It doesn't matter which team he is playing. It doesn't. I think it doesn't matter which side of the pitch also he is playing. He will score goals. It looks like he is going to score goals anytime and every time. So
true. And I
Salah
think
is a very strong.
Donville also replied in one of the comments saying that, because I asked for tips what to do, and he said, take Salah and captain him because he's golden at the moment. He's gonna get you up the points table.
Yeah. So my plan was to captain Lukaku because we have an easy fixture, but then it's FPL and it's live, so shit happens, and I had to take a hit, and I got in Vardy for Lukaku. So it you can't make a lot of transfers in 1 week, right? So if you want to actually replace Lukaku, you can look at Vardy or you can look at Tony. Or if you want to get in a defender, then Chilwell is a good defender to buy from Chelsea, or you can look at any of the Manchester City defenders because these teams are very good at keeping clean sheets. And Cancelo and Diaz has also had attacking returns this season. So these are the options you can look at.
All right, awesome. So let's go to the final segment, a new segment that we are starting.
We didn't do predictions.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm jumping the gun here. A little excited about what we have.
I know, yeah, the new section. But let's go quickly through the predictions.
Yeah, sure. What are the matches that we have this week? Actually,
yours is the first game, and in fact, it's tonight.
Oh, it's today.
So,
yes,
it's an early kickoff.
Correct. We're playing Aston Villa. I would go, honestly, if you ask me, it's going to be one of the toughest matches Arsenal will play because, Aston Villa have had a really good record in the recent times versus Arsenal. We've got Martinez, who's in Aston Villa and always wants to prove a point. I feel it's going to be a 1-1 draw.
Okay, yeah, it's going to be a close game. And Saka is ruled out. Is he ruled out for sure?
We don't know. He was in training. At least they put pictures of him in training. I don't know if that's just a stunt to kind of confuse the opponents. But I honestly see him playing. He's a strong guy.
Yeah, it's going to be a close game. I think there'll be goals in that game. So I'll go 2-1 Aston Villa. I'll go.
Moving on quickly.
What, you almost lost 2-1 to Palace, dude. Every game, 95th minute, Lacazette will not save you, right?
The keyword is almost. We didn't.
I know. All right.
But a big game coming up. In fact, Liverpool versus Manchester United. I think one of the biggest
Manchester United versus Liverpool.
Yeah, Manchester United versus Liverpool. I think one of the biggest, oldest rivalries. And it'll be very, very interesting at this stage when they meet. My prediction, honestly, would be a 3-2 win or a 2-3 win to Liverpool.
I think it's going to be a very open game. There's going to be goals flying in and out.
Sure.
Because both Liverpool defense is a little better than Manchester United.
Correct.
But I think Liverpool are going to spank them, and I'm predicting that maybe 3-1 or towards the end, if they play like they did with Leicester, then maybe even 4-1 or 4-2, same score line.
Guys, in the comments, let us know who's right. What is your predictions? Who do you think is going to win? That's too bold, man. I don't think so. Manchester United.
It's from
man. I don't think so.
Atlanta. There were 5 goals. There were 5 goals in the Atlanta Manchester United game. Okay.
Yeah,
Liverpool scored 5 goals in their last away game. Okay. Manchester United lost 4-2 to Leicester. I'm going with 4-2, man. I think Liverpool are going to
4-2. Okay, 4-2. So the 4. So it's 2-4 basically 2-2 Manchester,
Yeah,
4 to Liverpool. I'm going with 2-3, 2-2 Manchester, 3-2 Liverpool.
How far are you?
Hey, that's still close. 4-2 is like a big gap, man.
Great. Good
Who are you guys
to get
playing?
your points. We are playing Norwich. Like I think
Okay.
it should be one of the easiest games of the season.
Let's
But
see.
we don't have a striker. Yeah, I think it should be a 4-0. I don't know who will
Wow.
score there. We have had so many scorers.
Somebody's riding the confidence wave, man.
Yeah, 4-0 should be easy.
Okay, awesome. I honestly don't think. I think it'll be maybe a 2-1. No, no. I think it's a 2-0 maybe. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0 to
All
Chelsea.
right, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Who else is playing? Yeah, the other teams don't matter, man.
Yeah, we covered the big games.
Sorry for all the Spurs fans, but you guys don't really matter, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Our new section, what is it?
Oh, yes. So we are going to start a new section this week. Basically, it's the G2H Premier League between Vijay and me. Each week, we ask each other one question. And if either of us get it right, if both of us get it right, it's a draw match. So we share a point, one point each. If one of us gets it right and the other one gets it wrong, then whoever gets it right gets 3 points. And obviously, if we both get it wrong, then 0. So we both lost. So we're going to start the segment from this week. And maybe we may start to introduce this segment to our audience. So stay tuned, and you could join in the G2H Premier League online. So Vijay, do you have a question ready for me?
Not really. You go first.
Okay. Okay. I have a few questions. Okay. But I'll start with something where it's very, very simple. Okay. When was Chelsea FC founded? If you give me
1904.
Huh?
1904.
1904. Okay. All right. I will reveal whether he's right or wrong in a minute. Go for your question.
Okay. My question for Arsenal would be, man, this is tough, man. I don't know what to ask. What was the biggest win you had last? What was your biggest win last? Okay, when was the last time you scored more than 5 goals? Sure.
We scored more than 5 goals in the championship versus West Brom.
What was the score?
It was 5-1, I think. 6-1. 5-1. 6-1.
I think it was 6-0. But yeah, that was in the championship against West Brom.
All right. So I get my 3 points, right?
Yeah, let me confirm, man.
Okay. By the way, while you confirm, Chelsea FC was founded on 14th March 1905.
5?
Yes. At the Rising Sun pub opposite the main entrance on the ground of Fulham Road, and were elected to the Football League shortly afterwards. You can let me know whether I'm right or whether my facts are wrong. People who think that this is the right answer can comment. People who think they're wrong, you can comment. We'll post the score after verifying. But by the looks of it, 3 points in the bag and a good start.
Wait. Let me check.
Yeah, check. Let's see how good this Chelsea fan is.
Oh no. Come on, I was close, man. I'm very bad at history, dude.
That's football, man. It's a game of fine margins.
Okay, your score was wrong. It was 6-0. I got the score right.
Okay, but your question was what?
You said 5-1.
Your question was, which team did you beat the last with a big score?
And the score No, man.
That
Come on.
is-
0-0.
that was like
0-0.
a follow-up question. That's not allowed. So
All right.
it's a clear win here. Some people are protesting with the referee, but the referee's decision is final. VAR has
Shit.
reviewed, and Valence has won this round. So good for me.
So 3-0.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
you win, yeah.
yeah. So that's it for this episode. And until next time, Vijay, revise about your club.
No, I'll come up with a good question. No, you wait.
But fun as always. Thanks everyone who
Yeah.
supports. Please like, share, subscribe, follow, and do whatever you want to do. But
Comment.
yeah, oh yeah, very important. Yeah, I heard that's also important. It kind of
It
encourages
is.
us.
All right.
Yeah, man. Thanks to everyone who tweens in.
Tuned in. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Ali. Pleasure
Thanks,
as
Vijay.
always.
See you, man. Enjoy. And
I'll come back, man, for those 3 points. It's a long season.
Let's see. Yeah, it's a long season, man. You know? All right, man. Till then, till next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
What? 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 What?